Hello everybody, welcome. Today I'm gonna make an example that works with accessing cells, variables, and condition. It's a very simple example, but I think it's easy, so we can take a look at the step-by-step when we're making a macro, okay? And for the first time in this course, we're gonna talk about condition. So it's gonna be a very important subject on our course. So I have here a list of a table of tests that a student took. So he got 8 out of 10 on test 1, 7 out of 10 on test 2, 2 out of 10 on test 3, and now I need to calculate his average and his status, if he's approved, if he needs to make another test, or if he's not approved. Okay? So I'm going to open my VBE. You can click on Developers tab and then Visual Basic, or just click on Alt F11. And then you need to insert a module, because we always use modules to create our macros. Okay? Now I'm going to make a macro. It's going to be called average. Now I'm going to call it students. Okay. And then I'm going to set some variables to get the values out of my sheets. Let me get T1 for text 1. It's going to be range B2. So T1, it's a variable that I just created. Since I did not tell Excel which variable is it, it's going to be as a variant, so we can have all types of data and occupies a huge space in the memory. And I'm setting this is going to receive range B2. Okay? There's another way to say this. I can say it's going to receive cells on row 2, column 2. It's another way to say this. And when you start working with repetition, we're going to use this structure. So I'm going to keep going with this line. So I got T1 as cells 2, 2. Now I got text 2 is going to receive cells on row 2, column 3. Then I'm going to have T3 as cells, rows 2, column 4. Okay? And with that, I can calculate the average. I can make average is equal to open parenthesis T1 plus T2 plus T3 divided by 3. Okay? How about this? So I just got the average on this variable here, and then I can write it on my Excel. I can say cells line 2 rows column 5 is equal to average. There you go. So let's run this. Let's see if this works. T1 is equal to 8. T2 is equal to 7. T3 is equal to 2. Now I got the average, which is equal to 5.6. And I'm going to write the average. And you can see on my Excel that I just got the average and one more time to close the macro. How about this? You just calculated the average while doing a macro. Okay? Now, to finish this example, I'm going to calculate the status. So, if average is greater or equal or greater than 7, then I would say my student is approved. So, line 2, column 6 is going to receive approved. And since it's a text, you always write with this quotations mark here, okay? And if it's not, if he has a grade lower than 7, I'm going to write an else statement, and it's going to be cells rows 2, column 6. He's going to receive not approved. Okay? So I got this. Let me run this again. The average is 5.6. So let's see. It did not executed this line here because the average is lower than 7. So it's going to execute the else statement, which is not approved. Then I got the end if and the end sub to finish my macro. See how it's done? So this is a simple macro to calculate all the fields that you need. To finish this video, I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to say if his grade is between 5 and 7, he needs to take another test. So I'm going to else if and make another statement. Average is greater or equal than 5, then he's going to receive take another test. Take another test. Okay? So what does that mean is if it's greater or equal than 7, it's going to receive approved and skip all the other options. But if it's not, it's going to check if it's greater or equal than 5. And if it is, it's going to take this option here. And if it's not greater than 7, if it's not greater than 5, it's going to go on the else statement. And it's going to read this code here. So this is how we work with a simple example that I think takes everything. Variables, accessing cells, reading from Excel, writing on Excel, and make it simple conditions to make your code work the way you want. So let me just calculate this again. If it's greater than 7, it's approved. If it's greater than 5, which the case is, I'm gonna go on this line here, which says take another test, and it just wrote take another test on my Excel, and it did not execute this line here because it only chooses one line to execute. In this case, it was this one. Now I go end if and end sub to finish the macro. This is it. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe our channel and our site to keep watching our videos. Thank you very much. See you next time.